Tonight we're going to introduce you to someone who is no stranger to the big screen. Not only is she an actress, but she's a local acting coach who's sharing her craft with many young aspiring stars in South Jersey. Plus, she's currently shooting and starring in a documentary called Shooter's Nail alongside Eric Roberts. Welcome, Lisa Regina.
Thank you. How are you?
Lisa, you've got a lot going on.
I do, thank you.
And Eric Roberts, that's pretty awesome.
I worked with Eric last year on a feature film. Actually, Shooter's Nail is in development. It's a feature film. Okay. And Eric plays the coach. And when I met him, I knew he was perfect for the role and discussed the project with him. And he also knew Eddie McGee, who the screenplay was inspired by.
He's a really unique guy, but let's get back to you.
Okay.
Most importantly, you. So you're from Jersey, and how did you break in? How did you start? Because I know a lot of people are watching, and it seems so something everyone would love to do, be in the movies and be acting, but it's not an easy path, of course.
I can understand that passion. I had it at a young age, and I didn't really start pursuing until I was about 17 or 18 in the Philadelphia market, and then I studied at Camden County College some classes on acting and theater just to kind of see if I would like it, and fell in love with it, and then transferred to New York University where I studied acting, film production, screenwriting. So I was hooked, and it's been part of my life ever since. I've been in New York about 25 years.
And obviously there's a lot of technique and a lot of learning that goes into it, but then you see, I know you're going to talk about some of the coaching that you do as well, but you also see people that have never acted before showing up in movies and really doing a fabulous job. So is this something that people are born with, or can they learn to act?
I think it's trusting your instincts, and if you're willing to be really open and share, that's a great start, because we are really sharing a large palette of emotions. And when you get into a character, for me, it's like being transported to a different place. It's a different world. It's a life of your character that you're creating, and you really get lost in the reality of that world. But I think I coach all levels, and I love beginners because most of them are very open and passionate about it.
So I have to ask you, you were part of one of the quintessential Jersey television shows that ever has been, The Sopranos. What was that like, and how did you get involved in doing that?
That was fun. I actually worked on the pilot before I believe anyone knew that it would be that successful.
That's amazing.
So that was great, being on set every day. I was Lorraine Bracco's stand-in. And I really got to see the perspective of production from standing by and just watching and taking notes. And they used to tease me on set because I would have like a little notepad, and I wanted to learn everything. And I would say, what's a flag? Why are you putting a flag on that light? And
I can see you doing that role, though. I can see that.
I really enjoyed standing in for Lorraine.
Yeah.
She's a great actress, and she inspired me just watching her work. And of course, the late James Gandolfini, real sweetheart of a man. Yeah. And just watching them work on that level, and the commitment, and of course the long hours that goes along with it. And then I went back for the 5th season premiere episode for a small speaking part. And it was great to see, of course, the lead cast again and be on set.
That's cool. Well, I'm a Jersey girl, so I think, to be part of that is, history for Jersey people.
It is.
So now you're also helping young people get involved in acting, and you've had a lot of great successes with people that you've coached. And tell me what that's like.
Well, it's great. Cameron Ocasio, he came to me as a young boy, and he's on Nickelodeon, Sam and Cat TV series.
Right.
So seeing a young student like that comes to me and studies and really has these big aspirations and dreams and then succeeds, I love it. I mean, I'm a coach, and my students are a reflection of my work, so I really enjoy watching them succeed.
And do the kids, I mean, as I was mentioning earlier, how do you know your kid can act? Because every parent wants to push their kids out to do things. But what is it in the kid that you say, you know what, this child could maybe do something with it?
A real beyond their years, as we like to refer to it in casting, which simply means that they might be 10 years old, but they're really mature and thinking like a 14-year-old. But they still look young, which is great with casting. And just a naturalness, not too staged, and my job, my challenge is to teach them that acting is really not acting. It's just being, and just naturalistic, human behavior, really. So once they get it out of their head that, oh, we're not acting here, and we're just talking to each other, listening and responding honestly, that's when they really start to develop a natural ability.
Well, I have so much I could talk to you about, and I wish you could stay longer, but I'm so happy we're here, Lisa, to share with us about your acting and the kids that you're working with as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
So stay tuned because our All Hart Pick of the Week is up next, and you don't want to miss it.